A Suttee by Letitia Elizabeth Landon, 1802 to 1838. Gather her raven hair in one rich cluster. Let the white champac light it, as a star gives to the dusky night a sudden lustre, shining afar. Shed fragrant oils upon her fragrant bosom, until the breathing air around grows sweet. Scattered the languid jasmine's yellow blossom beneath her feet. Those small white feet are bare, too soft are they to tread on aught but flowers. And there is rolled round the slight ankle, meet for such display, the band of gold. Chains and bright stones are on her arms and neck. What pleasant vanities are linked with them, of happy hours which youth delights to deck with gold and gem. She comes, so comes the moon, when she has found a silvery path wherein through heaven to glide. Fling the white veil, a summer cloud around. She is a bride. And yet the crowd that gather at her side are pale, and every gazer holds his breath, eyes fill with tears unbidden, for the bride of death. She gives away the garland from her hair, she gives the gems that she will wear no more. All the affections whose love signs they were are gone before. The red pile blazes, let the bride ascend and lay her head upon her husband's heart, now in a perfect unison to blend, no more to part. Okay, this poem is by Letitia Elizabeth Landon. She came from London. She was born and brought up in Chelsea. Then she moved to the country. She was a Victorian poet, or a Georgian poet, with influence on Elizabeth Browning, on Robert Browning, on Christina Rossetti, on Alfred Tennyson, and even on Edgar Allan Poe. So what is this poem about? This poem is about Suttee, a Suttee. This was the tradition of burning the wife of somebody who had died in India, and this poem is about one such girl who is burned. So gather her raven hair in one rich cluster. So collect all her black hair together in one ponytail or something like that. Let the white champac light it. Champac is a type of plant like a magnolia. It smells sweet. As a star gives to the dusky night a sudden lustre, shining afar. So I think there is white champac, white flowers in her hair, and these are stars, like stars that shine in the night. So this is talking about how beautiful she is, what a beautiful woman the wife is. Shed fragrant oils upon her fragrant bosom, until the breathing air around grows sweet. So cover her in good smelling oils, put them on her chest until all of the air around her has this sweet, sweet, sweet smell, this beautiful smell. Scatter the languid jasmine's yellow blossom beneath her feet. So languid is lazy, sleepy. So scatter jasmine flowers under her feet. Yeah. So this is making her holy. This is showing great respect for her. It's putting flowers beneath her feet and the best smelling oils upon her. Those small white feet are bare. So she's got nothing on her feet are bare. Too soft are they to tread on aught but flowers. So her feet are too soft to stand on anything except for flowers. And there is rolled round the slight ankle, meet for such display, the band of gold. So around her ankle, round her slight, her small ankle, meet, suitable. In this case, this word means meet, appropriate for such display, the band of gold. So there's a gold anklet round her ankle. And this is just perfect for this type of ceremony and this type of display. Chains and bright stones are on her arms and neck. So gold and silver chains and precious stones are on her arms and on her neck. What pleasant vanities are linked with them, of happy hours which youth delights to deck with gold and gem. So these are beautiful little things to be vain about. This is remembering each of the wonderful moments where she was given each of these beautiful things by her husband, where she was decorated with gold and with gems. And the poem is wondering about the beautiful situations that there were, where these happy hours where she wore these beautiful gems. She comes, so comes the moon when she has found a silvery path wherein through heaven to glide. So now the wife, she appears. Yeah, she comes with the moon, and the sight of the moon, this is like a metaphor saying that the sight of the moon shows the gold, the silver path, yeah, which she will use to ascend to heaven, because when she's burned to death because her husband has died, she will ascend to heaven, she will glide to heaven. And she will be, and the moon is showing the path to heaven. Fling the white veil, a summer cloud around, she is a bride. So the white veil, the veil maybe over her face, or the wedding veil around. So maybe the smoke from the fire will veil this path to heaven, yeah, and she will go to heaven because she is a bride and she is going through this ritual death. And yet the crowd gather at her side. So the crowd is at her side, are pale, and every gazer holds his breath. So there are crowds watching, and everybody is pale and sad, and everybody's holding their breath. Eyes fill with tears unbidden, for the bride of death. So people start crying from the sadness of this situation, the sadness knowing that she is going to die. They're crying for the bride, they're crying for this woman, yeah, because she is the bride of death. Now that her husband has died, she is she is wedded to death. Death is the only way for her. She gives away the garland from her hair. So she takes the garland of flowers from her hair and she gives them to someone. She gives the gems that she will wear no more. She takes away the jewels that she's not going to wear anymore because she's going to die. She's not going to need them. All the affections whose love signs they were are gone before. So all of the love, all of the little things, all of the little signs of love that they were in the past are gone before. Her husband, who gave her these things, he is dead, yeah? And all the affection from these has disappeared, and now she is giving them to the people that she loves. The red pile blazes. So now the fire is burning, the pile is burning. Let the bride ascend. So ascend, let the bride go onto the funeral pyre, or let her soul ascend to the sky and lay her head upon her husband's heart, because she's going to be burned with her husband's body. Now in a perfect unison to blend, no more to part, and she's going to die with him, with his dead body, and now they will be together forever. They will be together forever in the afterlife. So, quite a strong poem. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. A Suttee by Letitia Elizabeth Landon.